morning everyone and welcome to another video. Now I'm actually walking down this street. This is not the street or the road that I want to talk about today, but I couldn't help but stop at here and just point out the absolute mess and the standard fridge and mattress here as I walk down this road to get to my destination. As I was walking down, I was wondering, would it be the only fridge that I'd see? But obviously not. There's two fridges here. Look at that. Two fridges. So that's three fridges in the space of 100 yards, people. What is going on with all these fridges? And I honestly think we should play, this is the same street by the way, count the fridges just on my way to where I want to show you. Well, if it's not fridges, it's beds, isn't it? Or TV screens, or chairs. You couldn't make this up. Now I'm in Kensington because there's a couple of roads. One's in Kensington, one goes over then to like an Edge Hill area that I want to talk to you about. I think it will be very interesting. Now, honestly, you could not make this up. You couldn't make it up. Sorry. Fridge number 5. Get in. What is going on with all these fridges? Look at this. But then, look at this over here. Scum, you should be fined. So at least some people are fully aware of the scumminess. Alright mate, you okay? Just getting this. Not right, is it? Not right. But it is wrong, isn't it? It's the taxpayers that pay for this removal. People can blame the council all they want. It's really not. It's the people dumping it there. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. As someone who is fascinated with my city of Liverpool and its fascinating history, I get wildly enthusiastic when I learn something new and become eager to share my new knowledge. And today I am on Holt Road. Well, this week I have visited museums that I haven't had the opportunity or the chance to visit in the past, and one of them was Sudley House, just off Rose Lane in the Mossley Hill area, a very well-to-do part of Liverpool. And in there lived a Mr. George Holt, who made his fortune as a cotton broker all the way back in the early 1800s. Now in 1820, George Holt married Emma Durning, who came from a rich and long-established Liverpool family with their father, who actually owned the land on which I'm now walking on. Hence why it's called Holt Road, as it's named after George Holt, and Durning Road after William Durning, who was Emma's father, who George married. Now Durning Road was originally Rake Lane. Now we come to our first shops here on Holt Road. We have Kilo's Trap Kitchen. Like a bit of a kebab place there on Durning Road, on Holt Road, sorry. Over on the corner of Dell Street, we have Blue Nile grocery store. I've always known it as Blue Nile. It's been like that for many, many years. Up the road we have some bit of should we get over? It's a bit of an ET sketch there. Over here we have a couple of flats and a cafe that I'm not sure is any longer in existence. But we have the LCR FM here, Liverpool Community Radio, Liverpool's only community radio station, licensed by Ofcom, which is a condition to deliver social gain, meaning they have a duty to deliver changes by improving community communications. So we'll have like phone-ins, and it's all to do with improving the Kensington community here. Now next door, but very much still apart and all under the same umbrella, is the croissant of Inequality Cafe, run by volunteers, where home produced affordable food is available for a community that is definitely considered a deprived area. Housing remains a key issue here, with 80% of those living here being renters. I have a bit of a problem with that stat, as many of the residents around here are students here too, so that does obviously come into play. You can see there on the corner, vote for Steve Farrar, or Farrar. Not great with pronunciations, as we all know. Steve Farrar was the ex-Green Party member, a bit of an angry head, some might say. I will be approaching Durning Road, obviously. I'll show you down that way as well. We go past the Go Local. Now we come to Ling Street, and apparently this has some connection with Emma Durning. I think Ling was the surname of her mother before she married, obviously, Emma's father. Take a little walk up Ling Street, see what Ling Street's all about. You usually tell by the entries, can't you, the alleyways, what they're like. To be fair, they seem pretty clean. But here we have the hardened seagulls. They're that hard, they've got tattoos. With the flying rats making what they can of the split bin bag. That's why they need to go in these containers, isn't it? Look at that, nappies. It's absolutely disgusting. Over there, they need pushing down, don't they? People just can't be bothered. It's always the bins that seem to cause a problem, isn't it? There's definitely enough room inside these bins for these. No need to be dumped. There's definitely room in there. Just needs it's just laziness, isn't it? Leaving it on the floor there for the bin men. As if the job's not hard enough. You can't even walk down this alleyway here, down on Lennox Way. And obviously we have our Turkish shawarma, halal pizza kebab, smash burger dessert place. That goes without saying, does it not? Above door there, there's no glass in there at all. And nothing, then Big Fit Nutrition over there. These are not really fit for purpose. These are obviously people live in these here. They don't look very habitable, do they? Have this flat, I think the flats now, with this flat here, it's got its washing in the window there, as you can see. This one's got one pane boarded up. Not ideal, is it? We come to St Cyprian's, no longer a church, but students' accommodation. Which is sad, isn't it? It's now St Cyprian's students' accommodation. But we're going to take a walk anyway, past. So anyway, as I make my way onto Durning Road now, this is a different day, because when I went to put the whole footage together, this part of the film was glitching for some reason, and to me probably the most interesting part along Durning Road. There's a lot to talk about on this housing estate here, but I'll cross over and get into it. Now unfortunately today is a wet day, whereas yesterday was a lovely sunny day. Well, it was dry anyway, put it that way. So things are a little bit harder today, but we are on Old College Place here. Now it's called Old College Place because this was the place where Ernest College once was. And in 1940, a bomb, obviously during World War II, intended for Edge Hill railway station, struck Ernest Brown College here. Of course, Liverpool was a prime target due to its importance as a major port, and the explosion caused the building to collapse, trapping hundreds in the basement shelter, where rescue efforts lasted for days. And there's this little memorial plaque here to remember it, and I might get some shelter underneath as well. Here it is. In memory of all those who lost their lives on this site on 28th of November 1940, you will not be forgotten. And I don't know if you can see that. It's been noted as the worst single incident in the Liverpool Blitz as regards to loss of life. There was around 300 people tightly packed into the shelter, and although many lost their lives, there was 166 of them that lost their lives that day. Many survivors were badly injured as a result of boiling hot water pouring from the broken pipes from the heating system. But this is where the college was, this is where that Blitz was, and I've got photos to show you. It's a lovely building, isn't it? I'll be honest, I don't know what it was, don't know what it is. Well, it looks like it's some kind of apartments now, maybe. Looks like it must have been some kind of church, maybe. But we come up to a nostalgic building for me, the former pub, the Shipperies. Any memories down here in the Shipperies? Now it evokes various feelings and emotions for me, this place, because my friend's mum managed it for a while, which meant he had to move to the road opposite, Arnside Road, which we'll take a walk down and talk about that in a minute. But yeah, the trees. This was built to accommodate visitors to the International Exhibition of Navigation, or as it was known for short, the Shipperies exhibition, which was held nearby on Edge Lane in 1886. So that's why this Shipperies pub was built, obviously later turned into a pub. And you'll see next door another fine bit of history, and you can see next door different brickwork, because this old fire station was built a year or so just before it. I'll try and insert an old picture of here too. This opened around about 1884, this fire station. It's good that it's still got its original features, although it's apartments now. That saddens me. Now we are coming down to the end of Durning Road, which nothing much has changed down here. Above the William Hill, 1914 AD building, which I'll show you now. That William Hill, that's been there for as long as I can remember, to be honest with you. Durning Arms, obviously named after the road. That closed down for a year or two, Durning Arms there. But look at this building here, AD 1914, that building. Bit of a rough boozer is Durning Arms.